Okay, Microsoft, since you guys seem to be incredibly dense sometimes, and it seems like you just have your head up your ass when it comes to the Xbox One, it's time for me to give you some advice from a gamer who doesn't pledge any allegiance to any platform or corporation, for whatever reason you would do such a thing. A guy who is willing to forgive in exchange for a good system and some good games. A guy with an open mind when it comes to games, and a guy who has some perspective when it comes to what gamers want. I'm here to list the things you can do to make the Xbox One a better console, because right now, I don't care what games you have, there are some things you need to fix pronto, and if you fix these issues, the Xbox One would become a viable addition to my console library alongside my PS4. Before the Xbox fanboys dislike the video, know that I'm saying this because I want the Xbox One to become a better system so that I have more choices when it comes to consoles. You can still like the Xbox One over the PS4 at its current state, that's perfectly fine, but this is just my opinion, and these are the changes I want to make the Xbox One better. First off, get rid of the Kinect. Nobody with 2 active brain cells wants the Kinect. I hate the original Kinect. Kinect 2 still sucks, doesn't work properly, and serves no purpose outside of some voice commands I would never use. No gamers like motion control gaming. The term motion gaming makes me shudder, and I think I'm not alone when I say that. It's rarely done properly outside of dancing games, and the fact that you would think this is a good idea, despite the fact that it increases the price of the console and decreases the graphical power, makes me scratch my head and wonder if you actually passed 2nd grade. You botched graphical power for a useless gimmick. Are you insane? If you still want to keep the Kinect, that's fine as long as you give us the option. A $400 Xbox One without Kinect is far more compelling than a $500 Xbox One with the Kinect. Simple as that. Get rid of it and your sales will increase, almost guaranteed. The next thing you need to do is fix Xbox Live. Xbox Live Gold is probably the worst value for money in the entire gaming landscape. It's more expensive than PlayStation Plus. That alone is a problem when you consider the value you get with PlayStation Plus. I don't like that PlayStation Plus is mandatory for online multiplayer, but at least you get some sweet free games every month across all PlayStation platforms like BioShock Infinite or Borderlands 2. Games with gold is shit. If you want the Xbox One to seem like it has value, actually provide your subscribers with some good value games instead of giving away Gears of War, a game from 2006. All it does is make you look money grubbing. Games with gold isn't the only problem with Xbox Live. In fact, so many of the console features are locked behind Xbox Live Gold, it's ridiculous. Why can't I use Netflix without Xbox Live Gold when Netflix is an external service? You can't use Party Chat without Gold, you can't use Skype or Video Chat or even use Game DVR. That's retarded. It's ridiculous. You can't lock console-specific features behind a paywall, that's bullshit. The last thing you really need to do is prove that you have a large number of solid, exclusive titles for the years to come. I will admit, for the first year, you've done quite a good job of securing exclusives, but considering your history and the number of studios you actually have, I'm skeptical of the future. Besides some key franchises like Halo, Gears, Fable, and Forza, you don't really have many exclusive franchises, and a number of the exclusives you've gained for this year are from external companies, which means the contracts are likely temporary. Even though the PS4 is lacking some exclusives right now, I know that there will be plenty more because Sony owns lots of studios like Naughty Dog and Santa Monica. You need to keep the momentum, Microsoft. Keep making new exclusive IPs like Quantum Break while supporting your juggernauts like Halo, and you'll have a much more appealing console to gamers. If Microsoft addresses these issues, I will more than likely purchase an Xbox One sometime. I don't like alienating myself from games because of easy to fix bullshit, and I'm sure many of you agree. I already have a PC and PS4, and I'd like to be able to add the Xbox One to this library because some of the upcoming titles are really appealing. So as long as Microsoft can demonstrate that they've learned from their mistakes and that they care, they'll be able to make a much better Xbox One.